Hey, welcome to yet another episode of the Real Talk podcast with me, your host, Charity People. Today's episode is very exciting in a sense that it is fit. It's a fitness podcast, and allow me to introduce my guest for today is BASHILI MOYO. Welcome to the podcast.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, you're really welcome. And not forgetting to mention that today's episode is sponsored by Foca Developers, the best dealers in real estate, advertising, photography, and marketing. So, BASHILI, once again, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So, I love and I appreciate that you're here today.
Thank you.
And we want the people to get to know more about you.
All right.
Yeah,
so they will.
They will, right?
Yeah.
I love that.
They will.
I love that. Yeah. So, who's BASHILI MOYO to start with?
Well, BASHILI MOYO is a Zambia citizen, an entrepreneur, a Christian, a husband.
Wow.
Yeah. I think, that's that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's BASHILI. I know most people get confused.
Okay.
Especially when they hear the name BASHILI MOYO. Be like, how are you a MOYO? You don't look like a MOYO.
Okay.
So how did the BASHILI MOYO
come into play?
Yes.
Okay. My father was originally from Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
Yes, and then my mom is originally from Malawi, but she settled in Zambia.
And you were born in Zambia?
I was born in Zambia.
That's how you're in Zambia?
Yes, that's how I'm Zambian by birth.
Wonderful, wonderful.
So that's where my father gave me that name, BASHILI. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does BASHILI mean?
BASHILI means a bringer of good news.
Wow.
It actually has got the same meaning with BASHILI.
BASHILI?
Yes, BASHILI and BASHILI have the same meaning.
Is BASHILI also a Saudi Arabian name?
Yes, it is. It's an Arabic name, yeah.
It's an Arabic name?
Yes. So it means a bringer of good news.
Okay, to me it sounds like Angel Gabriel.
Yeah, Gabriel, the angel, the
messenger. Yeah. Okay, that's good. So did your identity ever like especially your image, I know you have the most unique physique. Has it ever affected you in some way, maybe growing up in school where you would feel like some people would call, if I recall very well, I would remember sometime at church, people would say, Kajanga Msamalian.
I come across that a lot. Yes, especially during school growing up, because I was unique, different from other boys. So it used to affect me when I was still young. Because when you're young, you want to fit in, you want to be like everyone. When you're young, you don't know that being unique is a gift. So when you're young, it used to affect me when I was young. But as I was growing up, then I saw that your uniqueness is a gift. So you need to use that uniqueness to be authentic, to be something different that the world doesn't see. So now I embrace it. Not only my originality, even my height. When I was young, I was taller than everyone. So it used to affect me because when you're young, you want to fit in. But now it's an asset. It's something that
that's also one thing I came to realize to say actually it's our uniqueness that makes us special.
Yes,
because even with me, similar with you, like with my height, and I love heels. So when I wear heels, even at work, even if we're in church, I'll be like taller than everyone. Even some guys who thought are taller than me that look short. But at the end of the day, that is what makes me stand out. Okay, she's there.
That tall girl.
Yes.
So as a human being, you need to have something that makes you stand out, something that people can identify you with. If it's physical, even better. Some it's their intellectual, their attitude, their character. We have different.
Okay.
Yes, some people in looks, they just look average, but their character is unique.
Very true, very true. Have you ever like had some incidences where, I know with your looks and the height, I don't know why I'm dwelling more on your looks, your life, but that's very interesting. That's the unique part about it anyway. Have you ever faced situations where people, when you say you're a Christian, and people be like, I thought you're Islamic?
Yes, most of the times. Yes,
really?
Most of the times they think I'm a Muslim.
Oh.
But I tell them, no, I'm a Christian. The reason being, my father left me when I was young. When I was born, he left me when I was 3 months old.
Yeah.
Yes, so I never had a chance to grow up with him or be with him. I grew up with mom. Mom was deeply rooted in Christianity.
Yes.
So all my childhood it's been Christianity. So I would have been a Muslim if I had grown up with my father. Definitely, yeah.
So now, given an opportunity, have you ever at some point maybe considered like sit back and look at two religions and be like, should I convert to Islamic? Maybe that side I'll be more accepted because a lot of people that look like me or just stick to the Christianity because my mom is from this. You know, when we are young, right?
Yeah.
Even the churches that we go to, we don't choose.
Yes.
We follow our parents. And then now, when we become adult, we have now the independent will to choose where to go, where we feel we fit in.
Yeah.
Did you have some point?
No, because I'm deeply rooted in Christianity and I'm a big believer of Jesus and he's done a lot of things in my life.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm even here because of Jesus stood in as my father. I didn't grow up with my father, but God has been the closest father that I have had. So I don't regret. I think it was God's design. It was by design for me to be a Christian. So I wouldn't know. There are some things that I admire in the Islamic that we don't have in Christianity that I do admire and respect, but I wouldn't choose otherwise.
Talking about the things you admire in Islamic that are not in Christianity, there are also certain values and also certain people that I follow even on social platforms that are Islamic, but I follow them because of their principles that they teach. There was even a video I came across like about 3 days ago. A video of this Islamic teaching to say, what you're wearing, it was talking about dress code. Like, if you can't go in front of God with what you're wearing, then don't wear it at all. Because wherever you are, God is there.
God is there.
So if you can't stand in the presence of God in that attire, it's better you just don't wear it at all.
That's the thing. So Islam, they've got the thing I admire about them is their conviction. Islams are ready to die for what they believe in. Christians, we like to suit. We like to suit what's trending. Mostly they don't do that. That's
we're moderate.
We're moderate. If the society demands this, we do this.
Exactly.
But for them, if I can give you an example of football, when you watch football, you see that even FIFA recognizes Ramadan when they're fasting. They give them a small time off to break their fast. So that's how much they know that these guys don't play with it.
With our religion, yes.
So that's the thing I admire about the Muslims, that we Christians, we can
learn from
them.
So speaking of that, you mentioned that Dad left you when you were 3 years old.
3 months.
3 months actually. Wow, you are still a toddler. Actually, an infant.
Infant. Didn't even know it.
Yeah. So growing up with mom, how has it been? How was your childhood? Like growing up with a single parent, like you said, yes, Jesus has been like, okay, let's put it, God has been like your closest father. But I know God is God, but He's not in the physical.
Yes.
So how was it growing up with mom alone and being the firstborn? And I believe at that age she must have been young.
So that's why I thank God, because God brought in people in my life who stood in the gap. And growing up, I didn't feel like someone who didn't have a father, because after when I was 3 years old, yes, was taken in by my cousin, Mr. Friday Temple.
Oh yeah.
Yes, so he's the one who stood in for me as a father, did everything for me as a father, and I didn't lack anything. I did my education, everything. So that burden was not on mom.
Oh yeah,
that
I
burden,
see.
especially the financial burden, was never on mom.
Okay.
All that burden was carried by
Someone else.
my cousin, Mr. Friday Tembo, blessed memory. May his soul rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So financially, he stood in the gap. Mom never had any to struggle with how am I going to go to school or what shelter. So he stood in. He taught me everything, the principles I live by. Even like I mentioned, I'm a husband, so even the principles I use in my home, it's what I grew up seeing him do. Yeah.
Now, I would love to applaud you that you are a very, very committed husband. My sister is very lucky to have you. Actually, she's not lucky. She's blessed to have you.
Thank you.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about your. I don't know why. I don't remember you going to school. I don't know how was your academic progression. Yes.
I think it was quite straightforward. Yeah, I never skipped any grade from grade 1 to grade 7. I was at Warrior Basic School.
Okay.
Yes.
Really? I can't imagine.
Yes. So yes. So most of the dangerous guys there were my classmates. Yeah.
Wow.
Yes. Before it was that, I don't know, because I was young. I don't know if it's been dangerous. But now I think Chihuahua is more dangerous. But yeah, growing up, grade 1, grade 7, I was at Chihuahua Basic. Then grade 8 and 9, I was Lotus Basic. Then 10 to 12, I was at Town Trust School.
Really?
Yes. So
you have been at Lotus?
Yes. Grade 8 and 9. The thing is, there was no high secondary school at Town. Yeah. At Lotus. It is now, but back then there was just grade 8 and grade 9.
Okay.
Yes.
So you had to go to a high school.
Yes, I had to go to Taonga. That was a private school. Taonga was a private school. Lotus and Chihuahua government schools. Then Taonga was a private school. So it was quite straightforward. Yeah, because like I said, Mr. Friday Tembo was always there for me, back me up in school and what. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, though I have never been someone who loves school that much. I just I just did it for the sake of what our teachers used to tell us, that if you don't finish school, you will struggle in the future. So when I was young, that sank in deep in me. So that's what pushed me until I completed my grade 12.
And you were like, I'm done with these things. So
I'm done. Yeah, but I also did again. He pushed me. It was my father, Mr. Friday, who pushed me again to say no, do something. Then that's when I did a computer course. I also did business management.
Oh really?
Yes.
You did business management?
Business management.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. That's very interesting.
Yeah.
Before we go far, allow me to mention to our viewers that if and when you need the most reliable land, affordable land, reliable, not a land that is sold to 6 people where you find yourself, you're the 7th, please don't forget to come to Fuka Developers. Contact Fuka Developers. You have very, very good and affordable land, very secured with right papers in the right locations. Okay, so let's get into your transition now, into your fitness transition.
Yeah.
Because, I may have forgotten to mention, an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Owner, I don't know, should I say owner or founder of Go Hard Gym?
I think both.
Owner and founder of Go Hard Gym.
Still 100% owner.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
How did you transition into fitness? Because I know you love fitness.
Yeah.
You love fitness. You like into. I don't think you miss any fitness modeling that
No.
you don't, right? How did you transition into fitness?
It's been a passion of mine ever since I was young because I used to play football. Yeah, football was my first passion. I used to play football, and then when I injured myself in football, I couldn't continue. That's when I transitioned into fitness. Because I was already used, like that's my life, like the life of an athlete is you always train. Yeah, that's when you have mental clarity. So it was something that was already in me. So yeah, after injuries, then I had to transition into fitness, gymming, and the like.
Injury? Did you break your leg? Did you have a fracture? What happened?
I had a bad knee injury in 2011. Torn meniscus. I suffered a torn meniscus, and those who let me say an ACL injury. Yeah, those who know football, they know that's the worst injury you can have.
Oh, really?
It's even better you have a broken bone than an ACL, because an ACL is on the joint.
Oh, is it a situation where the cup?
Yes, something like that. Yes. So after that, I was never the same again. Yes. So I had to transition into something else, and I found myself into gymming, going to the gym, exercising, and that's the thing that gave me peace and fulfillment. And then I didn't know that I would be a gym owner. That wasn't planned.
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't planned.
Okay.
That's something that I just found myself doing.
You know, I love your tenacity because, I broke my arm when I was running.
Okay.
I was really young. I broke actually, not really arm, but my collarbone. And because of that, I told myself I'm never going to take part in any sport activity because I don't want to break another part of the body.
I don't know. Me, I'm stubborn. Me, I'm not like that. Me, I'm stubborn.
I wouldn't call that stubbornness. I would call it tenacity.
Tenacity, yeah.
You don't give up.
I don't easily give up. I have breaks. I rest and then again I'll come back.
Okay.
Yes. So I don't give up that man. Unless I know that this thing has no end goal, it can't wait, then that's when I transition into something else.
Okay.
Yes.
I see. I see. Like people are really going hard at the gym, and when you come and go hard,
you should. Actually, I wish next time we have this chat we meet
at the gym.
Yeah.
Definitely. So, team, you've heard. Next time we're having a chat with Bashili, we're going to do it at his gym. Go hard gym. So that maybe before or after the session we can do some.
Yeah, so some demonstrations.
Demonstrations, right?
Not only theory, but demonstrations.
Okay.
Yeah, so that you can see the passion in the people and what it means to them. Yeah, and how many people are having their lives changed because of that.
You know, I've seen, so one thing inspiring about Go Hard Gym, especially on the female part, because I know with us ladies mostly would want to go to the gym when we're out of shape and we want to go back in shape.
Yes.
But I've seen like I would say consistency in the, I don't know, you have an aerobic team? I don't know if you call it
aerobic classes,
yeah. I see ladies in the night. Busy doing all those stuff.
We started at 18:30 up to 20 hours there.
Okay.
Yes. And, we did that trying to, because what I observed is before I owned the gym, I used to go to other gyms, and then what I observed there was that the women are neglected, they didn't feel safe in the gym. Yes, so I always had it that if I could be the one running this thing, I would want the women to also have a safe space. Inclusivity, because most women training is not something that's big in Zambia. Yeah, unless in the Western world. Yes, but fitness is for everyone.
Definitely.
Yes, fitness is for everyone. So we have aerobic classes so that the women also can have direction when they come to the gym. They know that I've got a program and I go, like, just let a woman where they're only guys and then she doesn't know what to do. Yeah, that's why most people end up quitting, just pay and they quit because there's no direction, there's no guidance.
True.
Yeah.
Very true. I love that you brought up the point that fitness is for everyone because, like, I've always loved this quote, and I think you posted it about 3 weeks ago also.
Okay.
I'm not gonna quote it exactly, but something, something like you said something like, if you're healthy, you have like a thousand problems.
Yeah.
But when you have a healthy problem,
You've got one problem.
only one. I'm not
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
What's wrong?
Yes.
I'm sick.
Yes.
Like that, and that's something that we need to like.
To prioritize your health. Don't wait until your body is finished, is done. That's when you want to start training, or maybe for a doctor to tell you that no, because some people come to the gym, they come and then they say the doctor told them that there's no medication they can give them. There are medications that they need to start exercising.
Okay.
Yeah. So when it reaches such a point, it's not good. I think you're supposed to, even before you have any health challenges, you're supposed to start working out, exercising, because we humans, we are created for movement. The body is created to move. If it doesn't move, then it dies.
Yeah, and I always have that in mind. Like for me, I always tell myself, my health is my wealth.
Yes.
I can only do so much when I'm healthy.
Yes.
For as long as I'm not healthy, I can't do anything, and that puts me in shape, as in what I eat, and know that you like the meals I eat. So how do you marry the two, like being someone in health? Do you also consider the meals, the diet of somebody, like for the classes, you say you have aerobic classes.
Yes, aerobic classes.
Do you marry them with the meals, like you need to monitor here and there?
Yes, so I do sensitize our clients, and that's the first thing that I ask when someone comes to the gym. They're saying, because most women, it's flat tummy, they want a flat tummy. Yeah.
Nowadays it's the flat tummy and the other side.
So, and 10% of the ladies that come through, they talk about they want a flat tummy. So the first thing I do is to ask them their diet, how many times do they eat? Yes, because we've been cheated by the Western world to say breakfast is the most important meal of the day. But I disagree. From experience, I've seen that mostly that's the meal that prevents the body from using fat as the primary energy source.
Yeah.
So me, I don't like my philosophy is I don't restrict you like you need to eat these types of food or these types of food, but I just restrict the meals and the frequency and the timing. Yes. So when someone comes through, they say they eat 3 meals in a day and they want to lose weight, meaning we need to cut off 1 meal. And most is breakfast. The reason being, when you eat your supper maybe at 21 hours, eat your supper at 21, and then the following morning by 9 hours, the body will start using
the stored energy
the
from
your supper.
Yeah.
By 9, that stored energy, that food that you ate will be exhausted, and then the body will need other energy sources. So if you just wake up then you eat again, meaning the body will start using the food you used as energy, and it won't use the fat. So the fat will be there and the body will just keep on increasing.
Yeah.
So even if you work out, exercise, then there will be no difference, no results. So if you go in a fast, like there's this thing of intermittent fasting, yes, you eat the last meal at 21, then you count the hours, maybe you only eat maybe 14 hours later. Yes, from 21 hours you count the hours, you only eat for maybe to be 12, 13, that's when you eat. Then it means the body will be forced to use your stored fat as the energy source.
Okay. Yeah. I think I saw something like this. Have you read the book Fasting 101?
No.
And you should read it.
Okay.
It'll add more to that. It talks about that also, like stored energy.
Yes.
Where when we eat, like mostly, it's hard. It's like we've been customized to like, no, by 9 you need to have tea. Yeah, if it's a break, I need tea break.
Yes.
15, I want lunch.
Yeah.
It's even worse that we train our children to like 16.
Yes, so 16 you need to add in a meal. So I think as a society we are overeating, eating a lot. We need to cut down. Like for me, I just eat 2 meals in a day.
Okay.
Yes. Though I train every day, I lift weights but I have a lot of energy.
I see.
Yes, because I've trained myself in that way.
Actually, that's very true, because when you talk of fasting, right? When you station your mind to fast, is that our body always has energy.
Yes.
And the more we eat, the more the stored energy accumulates.
Yes, accumulates good.
Yes, and then especially sugars, because when we intake sugar, a certain amount of sugar that's needed to the body will be transmitted to energy.
Yes.
Then the remaining glucose will be fat.
That's fat for rainy days, because the body, like I say, the body is the best business machine. Yes, because the body, whenever you've got surplus, it always saves up something. Yes, so they will learn business from the body. Yes, the body always, when the surplus, when you eat a lot, it will save. Then you start becoming fat.
Now we've spoken about the ones that are thick and they want to lose weight.
Yes.
How about somebody like me comes and I say, because I know in the gym that's where you either gain or lose weight based on what you're there for.
Good.
You can go to the gym to gain weight. Yes. You can go to the gym to lose weight.
Yes.
How about for people that come to say, I want to gain, but I've come to the gym. Yeah. Do you? And then someone would come, let's say, for instance, they say, I've been taking gaining substances, especially this common one, like you start taking this syrup, and in 3 weeks, those parts of your body. What do you say about that, or how do you?
I think I don't advocate for that. Yes, because like you said, at the gym we offer 3 things. There's weightlifting, there's weight loss, and there's fitness.
Yes.
So when you want to, or let me say bodybuilding, weight loss, and fitness.
Yeah.
There are those who want to lose. There are those who just want to be healthy.
Yes,
it's not always about play. Some people are just comfortable the way they are. They just want to be in fit, good physical condition. And then there's the weight gain. So for weight gaining, you need to lift. You need to lift some. If you have had time gaining, you need to lift some weights. You need to lift heavy weights, and then you need to eat a lot. Yes, so protein. A lot of protein. Yeah, a lot of protein, a lot of carbohydrates, some fats in there. Yes, so it's the opposite. For someone who wants to gain, it's the opposite. But for you to gain the good weight, for you to gain the good resist, you need to gain weight and then still maintain the shape.
Oh yes.
Yes. So meaning you need to be strategic with it. So that's why the weightlifting comes in.
Now on gaining weight and maintaining the shape.
Yeah.
I believe in your gym there are also fitness models, right?
Yeah.
Now I'm talking about men.
Yeah.
Those men that want to, like, I've come across or I've heard and read about some men, like, to gain, you want your muscle to come, you need to inject testosterone. Those things. What do you say about that?
For me personally, I discourage that, because the motto for our gym is choose us, choose health.
Choose us,
choose health. Yeah. Go hard gym, choose us, choose health.
You've heard, when you choose go hard gym, you're choosing health.
Yes. So you don't need to do something that trying to impress people and then you affect your health. Those are like shortcuts to gaining muscle, more muscle.
Instant
gratification. Steroids, because steroid is a hormone, meaning you put inject testosterone in your body, growth hormone in your body, meaning you trigger the body to produce muscles. So any supplement that interferes with the hormones is not a good supplement, because it distorts your hormonal balance in your body. So for those we don't encourage, unless those who are going to compete for bodybuilding, those who are going on stage. Because those who are going on stage, it's a must. You can't just go there naturally. Then compete. No, you need those steroids, you need data, but you need to be guided by a health professional. Yes. you need to be guided. Health professional.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I get it. So, okay, no, I see that one. And it's those that are going on stage.
Yes, those who are competing, it's a sport for them. They are going on stage, like Mr. Zambia, Mr. Kanyama, Mr. What. Yes, and under the guidance of a health professional, you need those for you to be on the same level.
Okay, so you said those are like supplements are only advisable to fitness models when they are about to go on the stage.
On the
right?
stage, for competitive use only, not as a lifestyle.
Okay. So what other services do you offer at Go Hard Gym for our viewers to know? Maybe they should know your location, your timing, and all that for us to come.
Okay. So we are located in Kanyama.
Okay.
Opposite Los Angeles Police Road. Opposite Los Angeles Police.
Okay.
Kalushawaya Road. And we are open from 5:30 to 21 hours.
Okay.
And our services are bodybuilding, weight loss, and fitness.
Wonderful.
Yeah, so those are the services we offer. Yeah, it's a community. Go Hard is a family. It's like a movement. Go Hard is not just about gymming. Go Hard is like it's a philosophy.
A philosophy.
Yes, it's a philosophy that I live by. And I mean, Go Hard means whatever I do it to the best of my ability. Yes.
Yeah.
So Go Hard, that's what we preach at the gym. Is in whatever you do. Might be in school, you go hard in school. Might be in business, might be as an employee, in whatever you do. Yeah, you need to squeeze the orange that we gave even the last drop. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So you've heard, you go hard in everything that you do. Go hard, but if you want to go hard in the fitness way, always remember Go Hard Gym is situated in Kanyama. Opposite Los Angeles Police.
Yes.
Yes, opposite Los Angeles Police. Join them whether you're a lady, especially if you are located in areas like is it John Lake, Kanyama, that side at least, McKinney. Join the team. Join the team, and we have come to the end of our episode. We really appreciate you for coming and for the inspiration and the knowledge that you've shared.
Thank you.
Yes, and next time we'll come to your gym
You
to
should.
go hard.
You should.
Actually, next time we're going hard.
Yeah, you need to have a taste of
Yes.
It's a different environment you need to come from. Yes.
Okay, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like this video, comment if there's a guest that you feel we need to bring on this podcast, or if you feel you want to feature on the Real Talk podcast, please come and have a real discussion with us. Meanwhile, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, invite your friends, like share this episode with your friends and colleagues, let them learn about what we learned today about fitness and all that. And also, if you want to follow Bashili, it's Bashili MOYO.
Yeah,
Bashili MOYO on Facebook and on Instagram. And also the gym social page is Go Hard Gym with green is your color, right? Yes, the Go Hard with green color. And not to forget to mention, we were shooting at Fuka Studios, Fuka Development, courtesy of Fuka, your home for affordable and legit land acquisition. Until next episode, keep it real.